Somewhere in the Guatemalan jungle, a half-finished stone carving still sits exactly where the mason left it. Mid-strike, over 1,000 years ago. He was one of millions who simply vanished from Maya cities almost overnight. And historians still aren't sure why they left so fast. This actually happened. One of history's greatest civilizations simply vanished from its own cities. The Maya built pyramids, tracked the stars with stunning precision, and ruled millions of people. For over 1,000 years. Then, in less than 200 years, their greatest cities were empty. So what really happened to the Maya? The truth is stranger than most people think. At its height, the Maya civilization stretched across what is now Mexico, Guatemala, Belize, and Honduras. Cities like Tikal held as many as 90,000 people, with towering stone pyramids rising above the jungle canopy. The Maya invented one of the most accurate calendars in the ancient world. They also developed a full writing system, centuries before most other cultures had one. At its peak, the Maya region may have supported around 10 million people, an astonishing number for the ancient Americas. This was not a small tribe. This was one of the most advanced civilizations on Earth. Then, starting around the year 800, something changed. City after city stopped building new monuments. Kings stopped carving stone tablets to record their victories. Construction on temples simply halted. Mid-project. Within just 100 to 150 years, the great cities of the southern lowlands were abandoned almost entirely. Population in some areas dropped by as much as 90%. A collapse almost too fast to believe. For decades, scientists debated why. The leading clue came from an unlikely source: ancient lake mud. Researchers drilled into lake sediment across the Yucatan Peninsula and found evidence of a series of massive droughts. Some of these droughts may have cut rainfall by as much as 40 to 70% for years at a time. For a civilization that depended entirely on seasonal rain to feed millions of people, that kind of drought could be catastrophic. Quick question: if your city ran out of water for years, would you stay and fight for it, or leave everything behind? Let us know in the comments. Drought alone probably wasn't the whole story. The Maya had also deforested huge areas of land to fuel their growing cities. Fewer trees meant less rainfall was recycled back into the atmosphere, which may have made the droughts even worse. At the same time, warfare between rival Maya city-states intensified as competition for shrinking resources grew desperate. Think of it like a three-legged stool: drought, deforestation, and warfare. Kick out enough legs at once, and no single Maya city could stay standing. Here's the part most people get wrong: the Maya never actually disappeared. While the southern cities emptied out, Maya people in the north kept building for centuries, at places like Chichen Itza and Mayapan. Today, more than 6 million Maya descendants live across Mexico and Central America, many still speaking Mayan languages passed down for thousands of years. So the Maya didn't vanish into thin air, their cities did. The people adapted, migrated, and survived. It's one of history's biggest myths. Not a civilization that disappeared, but one that transformed under extreme pressure. If this changed how you think about the Maya, hit subscribe and tell us in the comments which ancient mystery we should cover next.